Hey guys, what is up? Back in another video. I hope everyone is having an amazing day today. I'm having a pretty good day personally myself. We're doing a top 5 sneakers you need list today. And this is the time of year where things start to change. And if you take a look at this, and you take a look at this, and you take a look at this, and you take a look at this, you can tell that it's fall now. Fall started September 22nd officially, and we're at October 1st already. And when fall starts to come, the weather starts to change, leaves starts to fall. Depending where you are, it gets a lot colder, and you get some snow on the ground. So you need to switch up the footwear for fall and winter. So I'm bringing you the 5 sneakers that, in my opinion, you need for fall and winter 2016. Now keep in mind, there's only 5 spots on this list. I could choose 45 pairs of sneakers like the Stan Smiths, which are not on this list, which would be an amazing option. Air Force One's an amazing option, but I can only put 5 sneakers on a top 5 list. So if you guys enjoy this video and top 5 lists in general, make sure to hit that like button. But without further ado, let's get into the first sneaker I put on this list. So the first sneaker I felt was essential for fall and winter 2016, one that you really need, is the Air Jordan 12. I picked this sneaker because they released a whole bunch of colorways of them this year, and they're releasing a whole bunch more this year too. The Jordan 12 OVO just released today, and the Jordan 12 Wool released today as well. A very nice sneaker, and it fits in perfectly with the fall and winter with that wool upper. But here are 2 that I have: the French Blues and the Flu Games. The Flu Games are definitely more of a fall colorway, black and red. The Masters are a great option as well. Public School New York's the wool colorway. These are all perfect fall colorways. They're dark, they're subtle. This little pop of red there just provides the perfect amount of color contrast in an otherwise black shoe. It's an amazing sneaker, and it's built like a boot. It's all leather, it's high top, it's very clunky, it's very heavy. But when the weather starts to turn and it gets rainy or snowy and just cold outside, this is going to be a perfect option for you. It's going to keep your foot dry, it's going to keep your foot warm, and it's going to keep your feet looking really good as well. Now next on the list is one that everyone was probably expecting. This is just the quintessential fall and winter footwear option for anyone that's into style or sneakers, or anyone that just is alive really. It's a classic shoe no matter what age demographic, no matter what style demographic you are in. It's the Timberland 6-inch boot. Now here's my wheat pair. I've worn these a whole bunch. They're pretty beat up. They're not exactly looking brand new, except they still look great. You can wear these as much as you want and they're going to look awesome. They cost a little bit. They retail for around $200, $190 depending on the colorway, but you can always get them on sale. There will be links in the description to these where you can get them for like $120, $130, and that's an amazing price if you ask me for the amount of quality, the amount of use you're going to get out of these. You just can't beat it. They come in a whole bunch of different colorways, whether it be this red one, there's a black one as well, there's this classic wheat one. There's just, if you think of a color, Timberland has made a boot with that color. So if you don't see a colorway that you like in a store or online, make sure you go check out eBay, and they'll probably have some really nice colorways that just released 3 or 4 years ago. But the Timberland boot, this is just a go-to sneaker or boot, I guess. As soon as the weather starts to turn, it's my go-to boot. I will never wear another boot besides this. Well, unless I'm going like, backwoods hiking, then I'll wear another boot. But in terms of style, this is the way to go. Number 3 really ties in with number 1. It's very similar. It's the Jordan 10. Now this fits all the characteristics of the Jordan 12 that we took a look at a couple minutes ago. First off, it's a high top shoe. Second off, it's all leather. Some colorways are suede, but it's the same thing. Suede is essentially just leather. But anyway, it's all leather, it's a high top. It's clunky, it's going to be warm, it's going to be comfortable. When the weather starts to change, it's going to keep your foot warm, it's going to keep your foot dry, and as I said with the Jordan 12s, it's going to keep your foot looking good. There's a whole bunch of colorways of the Jordan 12 that released this year you can get for ridiculously good prices. The Jordan 10 NYCs you can get for like $140 and under. The Jordan 10 Charlotte, same thing, $140 and under, along with most of the City Pack. They just did not sell very well. This one right here is the Bulls Over Broadway that released All-Star Weekend 2014. This one is amazing. I'm going to be wearing these a lot in fall just because it's sort of a bit more bulky than some of the other Jordan models like the 3 or the 4, which in my mind aren't really usable for me in the winters and the fall just because we have such cold temperatures up here in Winnipeg. So this one is a great Jordan model to go to, and I recommend everyone pick one up for their sneaker rotation this winter. So this next one on the list is a bit of a 2-for-1. I chose an Adidas sneaker and a Nike sneaker that are both incredibly similar, and there's another Nike sneaker that you could throw in here as well, but I chose the Adidas Tubular Doom, the Nike Footscape Magista, and also the Flyknit Presto if you guys want to go for that. Basically the reason I chose these is because they're very, very form-fitting. They're very tight around your foot, and as you guys know, if you have no dead space in there, it's going to keep your foot a lot more insulated and a lot more warm. I've worn these in the summer and they're incredibly uncomfortable, to wear in the summer. They're way too warm, they're very snug against your feet, and they make your feet sweat to death. But when it's not 30+ degrees Celsius outside and it's only 10, 12 degrees Celsius, that's going to be a great option. If it's hugging your foot, keeping your foot warm just like a sock would, it's like having 2 socks on your feet, and as we all know, 2 socks on your feet is a lot warmer than 1 sock on your foot. So the Magista, the Tubular Doom, there's a whole bunch of great colorways. That's another thing that I love about this. So many colorways that are really geared towards fall, whether it be this gray one, an all black one, this navy and gray one, very, very subtle, toned down, a lot of earth tones in some of the colorways as well, which is why I chose the Tubular Doom, the Flyknit Presto, and the Magista Footscape. And last on the list, this is one that might catch a little bit of people off guard, even more so than the last choice. I chose the Foamposite or the Foamposite Pro. Now this is the same reason that I chose the Jordan 12, the Jordan 10, and the Timberland boot. These things are boots in themselves. While they're not as high cut as the other models we took a look at, this material is indestructible. If there was ever a nuclear war, there would be Cheetos, cockroaches, and Foamposites as the only things left undestroyed on the planet. Like, these things are indestructible. No matter how many times you wear them, no matter what weather you wear them in, these things are going to hold up. So I'd really recommend picking up a pair of these. It's worth the price. If you can get these at an outlet for a discounted price, which does happen nowadays, that's an even better deal. You can wear these for 15 years straight, I guarantee you, and they will not fall apart on you. Whereas this, you wear it for 15 years straight, you're going to be walking on bare feet at the end of that 15 years. These are going to hold up in any type of climate, which is why I chose the Foamposite 1 or the Foamposite Pro. But that is going to wrap up my list, guys. Let me know what you thought of it. Let me know what your favorite sneaker on the list was, and let me know your top 5 sneakers that you feel you need for fall and winter 2016. But if you haven't already, make sure to check out my vlog channel and my Instagram and Twitter. That's a great way to connect with me. Join the family over on those platforms. I love the vlogs. I love talking to you guys on Twitter. It's just a great way for me to connect with you guys and show you what's up in my day. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. So until then, peace. Hey guys, what is up? Back in another video. I hope everyone is having an amazing day today. I'm having a pretty good day personally myself. We're doing a top 5 sneakers you need list today, and this is the time of year where things start to change. And if you take a look at this, and you take a look at this, and you take a look at this, and you take a look at this, you can tell that it's fall now. Fall started September 22nd officially, and we're at October 1st already. And when fall starts to come, the weather starts to change, leaves starts to fall. Depending where you are, it gets a lot colder, and you get some snow on the ground. So you need to switch up the footwear for fall and winter. So I'm bringing you the 5 sneakers that, in my opinion, you need for fall and winter 2016.